Hey everybody, Andrew here. Welcome to Living the Northern Life. Well, today I'm back on the property after work. As you can see, I've got some work to do. All right, the concrete blocks showed up about a day or two earlier than what I was expecting. I also need to get ready to stamp my lumber. So we've got a guy coming in sometime within the next week or so. So we need to try to get organized with that. We've got all of our lumber cut, as you saw in our last episode. But what I would like to do today is to grab some corner blocks and put out these 215 concrete blocks all the way around the perimeter, out of the way from where they're supposed to be installed. Eventually, I do have to carry them, and that's going to be my job, as they're 40 pounds a piece. And I just want to get this work kind of done and out of the way. So I'm going to set up my camera and get these put around the perimeter on the inside, so that way they're close. So when I put down my mortar, I just have to reach over, grab the concrete block. And there is a right way for this and a wrong way for this. You can see that this is very narrow. That needs to go at the bottom, and the wider part in the middle goes at the top. All right, so I'm gonna start putting blocks from here down that way, because if there's a half a block or whatever, I'd like it back in that back corner as much as possible. All right, so all the blocks are out, except for that guy. He's a half a block. And as you can see, I'm missing a block kind of here, which would have been that guy. But we have some other blocks to break. So I'm assuming I'm probably gonna need 3 or 4 other blocks here, just because, you know, we're gonna be breaking some in half. And maybe they'll fit in here, I don't know. Maybe if I had a diamond blade here to break some of these blocks, it'd be okay. But some of these blocks, I probably should have looked a little bit better. The ones with the flat face, you can crack in half. So I should be using those ones when I'm going into like a half a block kind of thing, to break one of those. Anyway, then I've got 2 good halves, so I'll probably have to rearrange that. But that's going to be it for tonight. I've been here about 2.5 hours just moving these blocks. I know it's a little strange moving 40-pound blocks, but if I was doing CrossFit, doing 50-pound dumbbell walks 110 times, nobody would even ask, right? So basically that's what I did. 40 pounds each. There was 215, so 107, 108 step crosses. I enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for right now. All right, so it's a couple days down the road since I put the blocks around the perimeter of the base. We've got some cleaning up to do. I want to take the little blocks off the top of the forms, start stripping the side forms. I'm going to leave this front one for now. These batter boards can probably get pulled out, but I don't have a jack or a tractor here right now, so I'm just going to pull off these little blocks, undo the screws, and take off all these 2x4s all the way around the shop. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off these trees over here and over here. I just don't want those there. They're kind of blocking the driveway. So I'm going to get that done first. And the reason I want to do that first is because it's only 2 above right now, 2 degrees Celsius above right now, which is like 34. So it's supposed to warm up to 16, which is double it, 32 add 30. So it's going to be about 62-ish Fahrenheit. So I'm going to wait for it to warm up a little bit and warm me up. And anyway, we need to get going. Well, I guess I'm going to have to take this contraption down. What this is just to support the in-floor heating pipes. But in order for me to do the concrete blocks, this apparatus has got to come down. Do yourself a favor and use one kind of screw. I use the GRKs, with a Torx head on it, or reverse Torx, and Red Robertson deck screws on it. Wow. Hopefully I didn't have too many of those. All right, so the 3 sides are ready to go, and I have to say this took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. All right, well, I probably should have came out one night during the week in between when I started spreading out the blocks and now. I've been here for about 3 hours now. It's 20 after 11. It would have been worthwhile getting these forms ripped off that one night, and that sure would have made a difference. I'm behind the 8 ball now. I got to get my corner started. Okay, I got this corner by the manifold clean, that corner over there. Maybe I should set up my laser level. I don't know that I need to, but if I do that, I know that this corner and that corner will match exactly, so I think I might do that. All right, well, it's time to start mixing some concrete here and get some business done. Wow, we've been slow. It's about 11:30, quarter to 12, somewhere in there. Not really sure. But I bought myself a new tool. I'll be mixing all this concrete by hand. I bought the pre-mixed stuff. I just had to add water to it. I need to add about a liter, which is about a quarter gallon, give or take. Don't read the instructions on it. I'm just going to be mixing it to about 2 or 3 inch slump, according to the bag. But let me show you this new tool I got. Okay, so it's the M18 Milwaukee Fuel mud mixer. We're remote here. There's no power. I don't really want to be running a generator. It's really loud, so I'm going to give this a shot. Unfortunately, I won't be recording this in real motion. It's all going to be time lapse. But anyway, let's get going. And just to clarify, that's for half a bag. I'm going to be mixing half a bag at a time, probably 3 blocks per corner. I got my laser all set up here at 8 inches. The blocks are 7 5/8 thick and 15 3/8 long, which is allowing for the mortar in between, which adds that 3/8 of an inch. I'm going to be using the same technique that I used when we built our bathroom shower. I'm going to use a chunk of rebar underneath here. I'm going to make a slit from about here to not quite halfway. And then lift that bag up. You'll see this here in the time motion. Again, sorry, I wish I could have 2 or 3 cameras going, but unfortunately I don't. Okay, this is what that kind of cut looks like. I stopped here and here. Now I'm just going to pick up the rebar and it should fold in half nicely. And just like that, it's folded in half. It's about half, so anyway, time to get going. All right, well, 2 corners are in. I need 2 more to go, so I'm just going to set the time lapse up at a different location. So all 4 corners are done and level, and now I get to run string lines in between the corners. So I'm going to start at the back because that's where I started. And I think that that's probably going to be the easiest to get done. So now I just need to run some string lines, figure out how to get that done. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Man, I should have came in during the week, during one of the nice nights, and cleaned off all the forms. That took me a couple hours. We only got 26 blocks done after clearing all the forms. It's almost 5 o'clock at night. The sun is almost gone, and I really can't work too much longer anyway. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so that's why I'm calling it quits on this one. Leave your comments down below. We are an Amazon affiliate. If you click any of our Amazon links, we'll receive a small commission if you buy anything within the next 24 hours after clicking that link. If you're not a subscriber or following along, hit that subscribe button to follow along. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it sure means the world to us. And until the next one, keep living the Northern life. Thanks for watching Living the Northern Life. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and our website. Remember to click subscribe, click that bell notification, and give us a thumbs up for the videos you like.